Hello! Welcome to my Psychic Zodiac tribe. I hope you're all well, and thank you for once again joining in for your Zodiac Wheel reading for November 2019. Well, we're on the home stretch now to 2020, and what a year it's been. It hasn't finished yet. Of course, this is November, and we've learned a lot through it out of all these energies, and a lot of you, I feel, have noticed that we seem to be travelling at warp speed. Well, yes, in a lot of ways that's actually quite true. The acceleration has moved up a gear. And with that, we have also been experiencing the Pluto-Saturn conjunction in Capricorn, as well as the stelliums that have been taking place in Capricorn at the beginning of the year, and we've got another one coming at the end of the year. So there's a bit of an acceleration with that, a quickening. Testings, initiations. So keeping in mind that the Capricorn energy is one that does govern the serious side of things, and I have felt that this year has been a bit serious at times, so I'm sure there's those of you that can relate to that. Now this month I'm focusing on each sign's frequency to give you a general reading and a guide for your sun sign, rising sign and moon sign. So I will delve into the different doorways of each zodiac house and share the message I find there with you. Now this will reveal aspects of your career, your health, friendship, debt, love, family, and then following the zodiac spread is your confirmation card with this month's animal totem, which I use the beautiful animal cards here. They're very gorgeous, lots of lovely helpful information, and I'd like to also welcome any of you new viewers, and just to let you know, this is a general reading for the collective, but please do join our tribe and become a member of our community by clicking on that subscribe button there. So now I will start focusing on the zodiac wheel reading. Hello Cancer! Thank you so much for joining me for your zodiac wheel reading for November. I am going to now focus for you, Cancerian viewers. I'll focus and center myself on the frequencies of Cancer energy for you. And I invite Great Spirit and angels. Oh, thank you. Very good. All right. Thank you for the messages that come through in this reading for the sign of Cancer and Cancer's highest good and for the good of all concerned. In a bit of a hurry to get the messages out there to you, Cancer. Okay, and what a wonderful way to start with victory, with the Chariot. Okay, that is also a good sign to do with transport and cars. When, to me, when you get the Chariot in that area of your persona or yourself, it's a victory about your journey and where you are on your path, as well as possible new car or improvements with your transport situation. So there you go, Cancer. Now, here you are being shown that obstacles are being removed. So if you actually have been dealing with a little bit of financial strain, or you know, it could be that there's been enough money coming in, but it's got to go out, so you're living week to week. And hey, if you're able to actually live week to week, then you're doing very well. Some people, as we know, unfortunately, do struggle to even live day to day. So, excuse me, this is letting you know that any strains on your financial purse are being removed, and you're taking the action to get that ball rolling. Now you've got the Emperor here. So that is letting you know that there is some kind of authority figure that you've got to communicate with, someone in authority. And here is in your home and the foundation of the wheel, the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be literally, you know, the mother figure in your home, whether it's your wife or your mother, or it could be your sibling or something like that. For others of you, it is you being able to come from that place of feeling as if you can nurture with being able to help your family members. And it is a financial card. It's a down-to-earth practical thing, so it's more inclined to be, you know, if you're going to be helping someone out, then it'll be in a practical way. It won't be with just you know, frivolous things. It'll be very practical, helpful things, or use of your resources to do that. Okay, Cancer. Now, here we have clarity with the Ace of Swords, new beginnings, inspiration, brilliant new ideas, and using that first-class brain. That's the Ace of Swords, and looking after yourself at the same time. And this is important because you've got here through November. Now here in November, with that communication area of your wheel, which is for Cancerians ruled by Libra, governed by Libra. Now Mars is in Libra. Now it will be moving into Scorpio on the 19th, alright? The 19th of November. So there could be some shifts and changes there. Alright? So with it being in the early part of November, in that area of siblings and things like that, it is letting you know that your thoughts and ideas can impact your immediate surroundings, and it could cause conflict, so with siblings or a loved one. So be careful and think clearly. Alright? Think very clearly before you may say something that you possibly could regret. Alright? Now, here in the area of intimate relationships and children and fun, with that Ace of Swords, it's also a time around the 26th of November where Venus will be moving out of Scorpio and into Sagittarius. Okay? So the early part of the month, there's a lot of scorpionic energy. So intense relationships and could also be secrecy. So that could be something coming to light. You find out something about someone that you're emotionally involved with. Now, the Ten of Cups is letting you know that ultimately you've got a lot of happiness and you're happy with it, what you've been able to achieve, and you're happy within yourself. And in some ways, you'll be able to turn to your working colleagues. There's those of them that you have, some of you have, that are very much like, feel like they're, you know, they're a part of the broader family spectrum. And you know, it's also a message here with the Ten of Cups of completion and something feeling like it is finally completed, and or you are finally completed. So maybe there's those of you that have recently given birth or have are pregnant now and going to give birth, so you feel that your family is complete. And others of you are, you know, it could be involving marriage and becoming a family. So, or, you know, maybe let me know for those of you that have got someone in the workplace that, you know, you really do feel a deep bond with. Now, the World is what is being represented here in your partnerships and relationships. So your partnerships, whether they be work, love, friendship orientated, mean the world to you. And even if you excuse me, even if you do usually fear a bit of the commitment, you know, you fear, you may feel that there may be some of you that have been there before and don't want to have to go through it again. So there is that fear of commitment, but at the same time, knowing that you've got that stability in your life, in a relationship, means the world to you. So I do think, also for those of you embarking on a new business partnership, this is showing very successful situations and signs for that. And don't underestimate how you can learn through your most intimate relationships. Because, you know, it is a conservative, authoritative energy that's influencing your 7th house at the moment, with that Saturn in Capricorn and Pluto in Capricorn as well. And this will continue to play out right through 2020, and I feel that we're getting used to what that energy is now, because it's been really powerful and strong for quite a while. So it's transforming things on a deep level with that Pluto in that 7th house area through relationships, and your relationships are changing. Some of them may be dissolved, others may have wonderful chance for growth and change. All right, so you know your relationships can grow and change. They don't have to stay stagnant the way the old tried and true. And I do feel for a lot of you Cancerians, it is going to grow, and it's going to be under better energies, and it's dealing with them and sorting them out through from now on. Well, we have been all year, but that will continue through 2020. But that Capricorn energy also wants you to know, don't cut off your nose despite your face. Okay, so just be careful that you're not sabotaging yourself. Now, wishes will be fulfilled with the star being shown there. So I do feel that you will be getting some blessings. So if you're wanting help from outside influences, it is arriving. It's on its way. Have faith. You may not be able to see it real clearly at the moment, because that Neptune energy can be a tad confusing, and you do have Neptune in Pisces, which is being influenced there in the 8th house. Now, Neptune's been retrograde for a while, but Neptune is going direct on the 27th of November. So see what starts to unfold, or what becomes clear, or how the fog lifts for you after the 27th of November, okay? And just don't forget that you can express your spiritual visions. And I do feel that you're being inspirational to others at this time. And the downloads that we're receiving from this Neptune frequency in Pisces is one of expressing your own spiritual vision. That you can have faith in yourself and the higher guidance that you receive. You can have faith in that. It's you know, in a lot of ways you've been given a second chance, or maybe it's a third or fourth chance in some cases, but yeah, so the wish will be fulfilled. And then you have the victory that comes out of that. And also in the area of higher learning, this is the spiritual ascending and gaining wisdom and using it and getting recognition. So I do feel that there's something very inspirational that you're putting out for other people, Cancer, at the moment, and you will get acknowledgement for that, and you will get a pat on the back, which could lead to celebrations for many of you. Now, in your career area, the zenith of the wheel is your choices. Now, this is letting you know that you've got some choices to make in your career and your outer world. And, you know, you can have one of several things, but the way to approach it is one thing at a time. If you try and take on too much, you may burn out, so to speak. And you don't want that. That's not going to be beneficial for you, to take on too much. So trust your inner guidance with your Hermit being shown there in the area of how you can manifest and create. It's a message of trusting your inner guidance. Okay? And then you also have the Fool, and that is something that is coming full circle to you, and it will be opening up a new path. And it's an adventurous energy, is the Fool. So and childlike in a lot of ways, very excited and wanting to really, you know, get the ball rolling. So now for you Cancerians, the moon enters Cancer on the 16th of November. Now, so for a few days either side of that, the moon in Cancer is wanting you to concentrate on home and family and undertake activities that nurture yourself and loved ones. You know, you will also around that time feel that deep need for that intimate relationship that is showing quite strongly here, especially at the beginning of the month when the moon is in Capricorn. You need that feeling of secure structure in your life. Alright, so I'll just ask with the obstacles being removed there in the area of your day-to-day work and how you earn your living. What message? Oh, hang on, we've got one that's already turned over. And we have a message of birth. This is a time of new beginnings. Embrace the new life with open arms. Well, that's a message there of the Nine of Wands saying that, you know, obstacles are being removed, and the Scarecrow definitely has open arms. So new beginnings are happening there for you. So whatever challenges or obstacles have been in their way, it's brought you to this new beginning. So wonderful messages there for you with that, Cancer. Okay, so now I'll ask for the animal totem for Cancer for November. What animal medicine do you have for Cancerians for November 2019? What message and confirmation do you have for Cancerians for November 2019? Okay. It's thinking. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Great Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so 4 of Spring. How gorgeous is that? Little otters. So, otter medicine. It's time to kick back, relax, and celebrate all that you have. Joy arises from success in your career, the completion of a project, or a very happy home life. Oh, that's so nice. So you really are, you know, able to feel a sense of contentment here through November. That doesn't mean that you don't have to dig deep, Cancer. It is that scorpionic energy that wants that, you know. Now, some dates that I feel are significant for you are the 16th of November and the 19th of November and the 20th of November is Mercury in Scorpio. So they're the significant shifts that are taking place here through November. The full moon is on the 12th of November and the new moon is on the 27th of November. So the new moon is a wonderful time to put forward our intentions there on the 27th for the month ahead. And the full moon is a wonderful time to really take stock of where we are, what's culminating in our life when we have our full moon present every month. So thank you, Cancer, for joining me. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for commenting and being a part of my community. Please do join by subscribing for any new viewers, and also check the details below and you can find my Facebook psychic astrology group, and also my email address if this reading is resonating with you and you want to delve deeper this month with the scorpionic energy. It's a wonderful time to do that, so you're very welcome to contact me and we can look into some of your questions further. Thank you again. Many blessings to you, Cancer. Namaste.